It was a quick one today, guys, but I am okay with that because this is one of the better back pumps that I've had in a while. So I can't really complain too much about that. I mean, I could, but why would I? So, solid back pump, happy about it. Let's just jump into this workout. So the reason it was kind of quick is because Saturdays are a little tricky for me. So Friday, usually, like my schedule doesn't always work out like this, but usually I'll close at work on Friday. I get off at 11:30. I get home. By the time I get to sleep, it's around 1. And then I'm supposed to be back at work at 8 o'clock in the morning. And I know if I don't go in the morning, something's going to come up, some reason I'm not going to go to the gym after work. So Saturday will be a cardio-less day just because I'm so rushed for time. And once this channel takes off, maybe it's something that I could just really focus on the bodybuilding thing. So that's the goal. The workout, back. So we warmed up, lat pull downs really light, focusing on stretching and squeezing, going extremely slow. I think that's a good way to warm up. I did 3 sets, so the first 2 sets I did like 5 reps lightweight, and then I got to my working weight. I did 3 sets real slow, and I rested. And then once I got to my working weight, since I've already warmed up and I've got my form down, the mind muscle connection, I'm engaging my lats when I'm pulling the weight down towards me. So with lat pull downs, make sure you got that full stretch, right? That full stretch. You should feel your back stretching. And then hook grip, pull it down in front of you a little bit to the top of your chest. And if you practice this one, for so long I was using like a super wide grip on it. And it's good. But once I changed it to like a medium grip, hook grip, and went with a decent weight, I definitely felt my lats engaging a lot more. So I ended up doing 3 sets here, really focusing on that squeeze and that stretch. And then the following exercise was cable rows. I've been putting cable rows at the end, but I put them in the middle this time. I think I did that last time too. But same premise here is really focusing on that stretch and then pulling the weight back and flexing my back, feeling it engage. Like the stretch is going to make you feel your back. It's always going to make you feel your back when you're stretched out. And you just got to keep that feeling through the whole motion. And if you can do that, you're going to get a lot better results for your back. So it was a moderate weight, wasn't going too heavy. I didn't get enough sleep, let's be real. But I'm not going to skip the gym, am I? So stretch, squeeze, slowly back to the stretch position, making that mind muscle connection, really, really pulling with my back. And I did 3 sets there as well. And then the final exercise of my back day was pullovers with the rope attachment. I'm thinking about doing what I've seen people do, is use 2 of the rope attachments so you can get like a wider grip. But I don't really feel like with the single rope that I have a problem engaging my back. It's something that I've gotten a lot better at too, because the natural thing you want to do is just pull the weight, just pull it in, right? But again, I talk about it all the time, is in that full stretch position, you should be able to feel your back. And you can just pull it with your arms, and that's easy. But you got to learn to pull with your back and flex your back throughout the movement. And I'm telling you, that full stretch position is going to help with that so much, and the squeeze at the back. But yeah, so the mind muscle connection was good there. A nice stretch, a nice squeeze, the time under tension, the intensity, everything was good. So it was a pretty quick one, but it's not really much more than I would have done if I had more time. I would have done cardio. I may have done one more exercise, but the thing is, after those 3 exercises and making a solid mind muscle connection and really engaging my back throughout the entire workout, I had a pretty solid back pump. So I'm not even sure if I would have done more if I had more time. sometimes that's how it is. Sometimes you only need 20 minutes. Sometimes you need an hour, you know. I don't really, unless you just have fun being in the gym, I don't really see a reason staying in there for an hour or 2 hours. Unless you're doing your cardio, of course. I will be in there hour 15 minutes sometimes an hour and a half. But yeah, I mean, awesome back workout. It was supposed to be back day, right? I know I get back and chest mixed up. Yeah, it was supposed to be back day. But I mean, I really don't got any complaints about that workout. It was great. So now I got to get home. And another problem I run into Saturday mornings is I don't really get a lot of time to cook any eggs. So I have to, I have alternate meals. Like I have a primary meals I want every day. I want to eat 6 eggs. I want to eat 2 rice cakes with sugar-free jelly on them. And then for lunch, I want to eat potatoes, lean ground beef with some kind of veggie in there, some barbecue sauce or something. And I'll eat something pretty similar for dinner. Backup meals are like tacos with like the keto shells because they're not high in calories. Because you got to remember, I'm in a cut right now. I'm trying to keep those calories down. And breakfast, which isn't nearly as efficient as the eggs and the rice cakes, is 2 Cliff Bars. Like it's about 100 more calories and about 15 to 20 less grams of protein, but it's a backup meal. And for lunch, back up, there's a Subway right beside my store. It's pretty close to the same macros as the ground beef, the potatoes, veggies. So that's a good thing to have that Subway connected to the store I'm working at. But I think that's something that could be pretty important. And another thing, like just having stuff available at home. Like you have an idea of what you want to eat, but if you don't have like a backup plan, as soon as you can't eat what you're going to want or need or what you had planned, you're going to use that as an excuse to cheat on your diet. And then it's just a slippery slope. You don't want to go down that slope. So definitely having stuff on hand or having a backup plan and a backup plan to the backup plan. And not beating yourself up when you fall off a little bit. I think that's going to go a long way too. So tomorrow is chest day. I should have a little bit more time to work out tomorrow. I do have to be at work at 5, so I would like to do a 3 a.m. lift. It's either going to be 3 a.m. or it's going to be after work, and it's going to be 1:30 p.m. So I'm not really sure which one it'll be. But I will see you guys tomorrow for chest. Don't let that dreamer die. Keep the grind alive. And never, ever give up on yourself. I'll see you guys tomorrow.